Ferrari Fridays at TDE. Ferrari Fridays at TDE.
Those poor floors were $65,000.
I am looking for all the AC components for the 550, and unfortunately, I don't see everything. These are door belt. AC. Oh. I think this is from the 550. I feel like we're missing some things. Not that. I think. Yep, this is part of the AC system. This is a bracket for another dash. Don't need that. I think I don't need that. I think that's mostly everything for now. I did take the lines out of the AC system, but I did not unplug the wiring, so hopefully I have all the lines to put back, and then I can hopefully get the AC working. I'm not an AC guy, but figure it out.
What does HVAC stand for, or what does it mean? I know what it is, but I don't know what it means.
HVAC?
Yeah.
It stands for...
Well, what is it?
Hold on. What does HVAC stand for?
You're the HVAC guy.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Heating, ventilation, and air conditioning.
So the A is for and?
So don't put the heater back in the car. So it'll be the vac system.
The vac system. So you're vac Tim.
Vac.
So, you excited to do that?
No? I hope it works.
Yeah. So, on my way in this morning, I made a call over to the body shop.
Right.
Just to, see how things are going, right? Because they were like, all right, we'll handle the body work, and then we're going to send it over to a suspension shop. Which I thought, just in my mind, is like maybe while all of the panels are off, and the paint's not like super fresh, maybe you have him come look at it, order his parts, and then he comes back with the parts when the car's done.
Oh, for the suspension.
Or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So the guy's like, oh, I might need some parts. I haven't really looked at it, right? I call him today. He's like, it needs a lot of parts. I'm like, yeah. So, yeah, it's kind of a bummer. But he said, it's the long weekend's coming up. So he said the guy should have the parts and can work on it on Tuesday. So he'll work on it on Wednesday or Thursday. And maybe I'll have it back by Monday of the following week. Just in time for our little cruising.
I mean, what's left after the suspension?
Is it? So I sent an email to my bum insurance company and was like, hey, I'd like to take it to a transmission shop to get inspected.
Yes.
It's, front diff, transmission's in the front, and it took all this force right in, and apparently needs a whole bunch of suspension parts. I'm gonna get that list today of what the parts are.
Yeah.
And the wheel hunt still continues. I was talking to them about that.
Yeah.
But it's like, well, if all of the force went right into the car, how bad is it? I don't know. So I don't know.
Did they say no?
What? No, they just haven't responded. It was like 3 days ago.
So they don't care.
No, probably not.
Interesting.
But I'll make them care.
How are you planning to do that?
Very petty threats.
I'm going to cancel my insurance policy.
No!
Get scared.
We won't have a 20-year-old with an overpriced hatchback who's getting in accidents on our policy. They'll be
And a
happy.
speeding ticket.
Yeah, I have no tickets. I don't have any speeding tickets. I have no speeding tickets.
Another day in paradise. Why point that?
Another day.
Tim, how are you?
Getting a little chump there.
Hey, Mike. Better than you.
Question.
Answer. One time in college.
Are you going to be here for at least another hour and a half?
Yeah, we're gonna be here. We have a meeting with our merch rep at 12 to 1:30. So David and I need to film some brand deals today.
Okay, awesome.
For brands that aren't even sponsoring us. We're just gonna do it and cold pitch them. That's a joke.
Guys, it's already done. It's going in the video. You have to pay us.
Did you know that Mike Esta and his wife are coming to Canada?
That's right.
Oh,
I've
it's
never
nice.
been to the good side of Canada, so I've only
What
been
side is
to your side's good side.
And you're gonna stay. So your wife will stay at CJ's house, and then you'll stay at their house. It's a rule they have. They don't have to sleep in the same. It's a thing.
Gotta keep the kids separated.
Where's all the merch?
What merch?
Like the boxes and boxes. I was looking for a T-shirt.
It's on the backs of the DVD
Of
fam
many
that were in Monterey.
fans in Monterey.
All the embroidered shirts too.
There was
We
none.
didn't have much on those.
There was
We had
none
like
left.
3.
Do we have any T-shirts here?
Over here we have
kids'
the old,
t-shirts.
we have some YSOB shirts and stuff like that.
I was looking for the longer one.
There was none of those left. What they gave away was literally just the. Get back on
Just these.
I have stuff in my closet.
There might be a
give that away
couple-
too. All his hype shoes.
Oh my gosh, the collection.
It's a nice rock phone case, by the way.
Okay. We had to move some things around before Damon came back because he left all of his shoes in the conference room. But I knew when he would get back, he'd be like, why are all these shoes in the conference room? But dude, so many shoes.
It's a lot of shoes.
So many shoes. I wish I wore his size. I would just take it. You wouldn't know. But I don't. So we're filming today, not only on this car, but on the black car as well. And you are going to help us with that. So that's what I was asking.
I might help him.
You as well. Good to see you.
How are you?
Good.
He's taller than I am.
Still a bit.
6'3"?
Yeah.
That's nice. Tim?
What was that about?
I'm actually not sure.
You just good?
I got it last evening, yesterday evening.
Gotcha.
Got a rock phone case on your phone?
Yeah.
Good man.
Dude, yeah. We got him on the way.
I was rocking a naked phone and I saw the episode where you did the sponsorship and then I saw a dozen of these lying around. I was like, is that alright?
We, it was our very, not first, but one of the oldest sponsors. April 2018, we met them. And CEO Jeff, super awesome to work with. We don't have a script. There's no review process. So it's like, it is one of my favorite sponsors from just a business perspective. And also the product's amazing because you can actually throw your phone and it doesn't break.
That's pretty crazy.
And sometimes people are like, oh, you swap it? No, we actually don't. So one time, I pressed record, I threw it the 4th story from my townhouse onto the ground. While recording to prove, and then turn it off. And then another time I had a golf cart, I threw it out the side when I was driving, and you see it slide. And a realtor drove by and picked up my phone. I had to turn around, I had to come back and like, give me my phone back. But yeah, no, it doesn't break. You have to get the, this one though, like the one we're all rocking. The rugged.
Yeah.
That's one you want. This is one I can take a beating.
Yeah, we played soccer with one
it's
for
the
the
magnet for me.
last ad. The magnet's sick.
Like I was cooking the other day, I was telling Damon and I was just like, hey, slap it on there and just keep cooking.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's pretty cool. It might make sense to start with having already one of the rear bars done, you know what I mean? Or is it, I was getting ready to install the rear bar cage.
Okay, turn on. Keep going.
Might have done the trick.
Yeah.
No, then you go a little more. You don't want it.
It's barely one. Okay. Easy on those. That's good. I used to do this when I was a kid. My dad was an optometrist.
Also, don't want your thumbprinting on the front of them.
Yeah, exactly. My DNA.
Thanks.
Modifying glasses at DDE.
My Gessa? Ooh, it was so warm.
Still toasty.
When's the F12 gonna be done, Tim?
Powered by Tim. Tim's gonna make this car.
If you guys stop making YouTube videos and focus on this car, we're done right now.
We would be done.
Stop
This
messing
whole,
with the camera.
this whole channel would be done.
Stop recording stuff. We'll do it when it's done.
Just remember, I'm here today. So if you order a sandwich,
Get you one too.
no,
No bread.
I can't have bread.
Give me a sandwich, hold the bread.
That's good. I'm getting close to being hungry and close to being able to eat. When are we eating?
Right now, I'm hungry too.
We should order because it takes about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
What do we want?
What do you want?
Anything but a sandwich. You guys want to do the Luna Grill run? Are you guys sick of that? You want something else?
No, we haven't had Luna Grill in weeks since the last time you were here.
Because I haven't been here. Gotta keep these boys healthy.
So we'll just keep it here.
Well, that fixes the glasses. There we go.
Guys, at home, the glasses are
I
fixed.
think that'll honestly be sick.
What else
Maybe we can
do we need to do today?
Today, we have to film the 550 being put together.
So that'll be
Being put together?
when he's
We're gonna do this car and that car.
Oh, a combo.
Yeah.
Ferrari Fridays at DDE. Ferrari Fridays at DDE.
Because the truth is that.
Hold on, that is the title of today's video. So nobody gets pissed off that it's clickbait.
We need the money from that as soon as we can to keep on going with this car.
crossing
We don't get the money until I go back to Canada, so that car has to get done. It's true. Like, it has to get done to get paid to buy the parts for this car. So I said to the boys today, you can't spend more money until that car's done.
All said and done, what do you think it'll really cost to build the car?
Just parts, honestly.
Yeah, just parts wise. So I think
Not Tim's salary.
the transmission was like 20 grand. The diff was under 10 grand. Fuel system stuff, like just fuel cell lines, regulators, injectors, all that stuff is probably gonna be about 5 grand. We probably need to do a 3D printed intake manifold.
Sick,
Probably
sick.
probably be about 6.
Why do you have to do that?
So the way that the manifold is, there really isn't any good spot to put injectors into it because of the shape, the crossover, and the way that it comes into those plenums.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Back. So if we did put injectors in them, they would be spraying towards the side rather than down into directly into the engine. So it wouldn't work that well. There's a possibility that we could stick injectors inside of those, like the caps, the red caps, build a rail and something to hold it so the injectors spring directly in there. I've never done anything like that. I gotta talk to somebody to see if that would actually work. But so
what about the engine management? Have you bought that yet?
no.
Whatever Cybex or Motec, whatever you infused. Honda.
Motec.
Honda.
On data, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna use
ABM?
3 Hondadas.
New Motec.
12 on
The
data.
cool thing is it'll be the Motec Dash.
Yeah.
We bought that stuff
Am
yet?
I giving away too much right now? That's actually gonna be really cool to see that stuff.
Yeah. You can do a
A
custom.
lot of people don't know what
background,
that probably even is.
The Motec, like with the wiring harness, the ECU, all the sensors, the dash, the PDMs, which is like the power distribution, so you don't run any fuses or relays. It's all built in those boxes.
Yeah.
All that stuff's probably about 25 to 30 grand.
Yeah. That's big. That's big money.
For all the motorsports electronics. That's probably the biggest chunk, I think. Yeah, we got to buy the material for the headers, the collectors, turbos, all the cooling system stuff. So
What do you think the total build's gonna be, Mike?
Probably-
Stop being around the bush, Mike.
I'm trying to figure it out, but probably around the price of the 550.
$300,000.
Yeah.
I think the CarMax.
Yeah.
Like 2019 all over
Yeah,
again. YouTuber.
Let's take this to CarMax the way it is.
What do you guys give me for it?
Yeah.
I love you guys took this car to Ferrari.
The bank loves me right now. Why don't we say we want to return the lease?
You should have seen the guys when they came out, because we had the car on the trailer, and obviously we talked to somebody about that coming to check out the van, but the other guys didn't know, so they were like salesman or maybe I don't know, like the because it was at the service center. So I think they came out thinking we were dropping a car for them to work on. They were like, "Hey guys, what's going on?"
Like, so what are you doing with this thing? It's like, oh,
Did you guys film that, right?
Did you explain
no,
what you're doing with it?
we're taking pictures.
And was this all in it?
No, it was just a bare chassis with nothing.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So we had this rattling noise. We couldn't figure it out.
And it's been driving us
Crazy. So we took the afternoon off work at our day jobs, and we pulled some panels off, and I still can't find it. So you guys can.
There it is, found it.
That's pretty funny. All right. Lunch.
Yes.
What do you guys want?
Chipotle. You guys can do something different.
Let's do Luna.
Okay.
You want that, Mark?
That's
fine.
fine. Luna Grill's more expensive. I'm just trying to save
It
money.
is more expensive.
We have an hour. Do we want to just drive to Luna? Make it a lunch trip out of the shop? Quick lunch trip to Luna Grill it is. And if we're going to do it, we need to go right now because we have to be back here by noon.
Everything in man. Let's go.
The boys, lunch trip.
Decided.
Luna Grill, healthy lunch. The hard part is he starts sliding.
Yeah, it hurts on your hands.
Yeah, we need the cop car bar to do the pull-ups on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a much better car. Or
Yeah.
bar.
Same thing.
They filled it full of Swedish fish.
There's so many of them in there.
And we ate some.
Board.
Fish cannon.
Oh, dude. That
Just like a shotgun, just stuff a bunch of them in there.
buckshot.
Buckshot. Can we do that? Put them in there and put somebody up against the wall and open their mouth and some safety glasses on them. And
You already got safety glasses. Let's just do it.
I'll shoot them with the Swedish fish and see if we can get one in the mouth.
It's like a blunderbuss.
Would it hurt?
I don't know.
Yeah, depends
It's
how
like
close.
this?
Where's Luna Grill, by the way?
So you're gonna turn right and then turn left. I
I haven't done the ceramic Lamborghini brake upgrade kit on this yet.
Where's my seatbelt?
Exactly.
It's like
Mark, you know,
There's a lot of candy in here. I just realized. Like, these are all full bags.
Yeah.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Left with the
10,
light.
11 bags of candy in here.
That you know of so far. There might be more stuff in other
Like-
pockets.
Oh, check the center consoles.
There's more up here.
Hold on.
There's
Oh,
more.
David.
So the temptation is real right now. Like, I actually love candy, but sugar is extremely bad for you.
Yeah. I don't know if Swedish fish would be my first choice of candy anyway.
for sure not.
I like
It's not my first choice,
Close to last, I think.
but I mean, it's not the worst.
I'm not really into candy. I like any sweet stuff. I like ice cream.
Oh, bro,
Well, we
know
ice
that.
cream's my jam.
Yeah,
Ice cream
they've
and
seen me get down.
cheesecake.
Yeah, exactly.
Right at the
And then
next
you do
light.
cheesecake ice cream. Game
Oh,
over.
dude, that's the best.
Game over. Oh, bro. Presley loves ice cream too, my daughter. So when we were in Vancouver, we went for a gelato like 3 nights in a row. She's like, "Come on, Dad, you gotta have ice cream with me. Can't be on a diet forever."
Yep.
It's just melting my heart. And I'm like,
Okay, fine.
all right. You bent my rubber arm. My wife's like, "So you're getting 1 scoop, right?" And I'm like, "I'm getting 2. You know I'm all in or no in."
Exactly.
Right.
Right, Dave, right?
you're gonna make it right here.
Make it right!
We're going to space.
Gold chrome.
How would you feel about if we just went racing since around the shop all the time? Because I'm down. I'm down. It'll get a little cooler here soon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy a Spoon Sports full suit.
Oh, I brought my spoon jacket this trip.
Dude.
Oh. Should we wrap the van to match Dave's Squatter Corsa?
Oh yeah.
No.
It'll be $25,000.
No.
The wrap material on Dave's car was so expensive. And then to protect it, we had to pay a whole bunch of money to PPF it.
Yeah, on top of the wrap, yeah.
So we couldn't pay last
That actually was the most expensive wrap we've ever done with PFS.
Yeah.
Was $15,000, and that was like their
hookup price.
their cost.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But
And that came out of my salary. My kids are starving. Dave, you're buying a lunch.
my kids eat caviar, so it's different.
My kids do
The
too,
roles
actually.
have reversed.
Rio loves caviar. She calls them.
Are you messing with us
No,
right now?
we go to sushi and she's like, I want sprinkles.
Sprinkles.
Sprinkles is what she calls it. But she likes the small ones and the big ones. She's like, if you just gave her a plate of fish eggs, she would eat it all up.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So she likes salty.
Right lane?
Yeah. Right lane.
Yep.
Climb maintain 3,000.
I wasn't a
Maintain
fan
course.
of caviar. I just
Oh, dude, it was great.
That
Did you
video on
like it?
Facebook,
Yeah,
by the way.
I'm not into
that
it.
video we did 12 million views of you and I eating caviar.
what's that?
That video of us at the thing last year, the Preserve for Luxury Rally Club's event.
Yeah.
You and I trying caviar has 12 million views. Just us trying caviar. Nothing to do with cars.
Right at the light.
Oh, cut down into a short.
That's crazy.
Right. Signal. Hit the apex. Right.
Do not swerve into the left lane without
I looked. I
Turn
checked
right.
my
There
blind
was a
spot.
car there.
No, it wasn't.
A car and a cyclist.
It was
You're going the
on
wrong
the
way.
right.
You have
There's
to
a
turn
curve.
left.
You told me right.
No, it's left.
No, it's
No, it's left.
Dave,
Turn around, Dave.
Wait, no, wait. Is it?
Turn around.
Dave, it's left.
Turn around.
Good choice, Daddy.
Dude, killed that.
Kill bell.
Can I do the salmon plate with a skewer of shrimp?
We actually don't have shrimp anymore. I'm sorry about that.
Rip it off. Rip it off.
I'll do a piece of hummus.
Okay, you want a hint one?
So just the salmon. You want to add anything else, or?
Okay.
Sorry about that, man.
Okay.
And then any other drinks other than the 2 hint waters?
Too much drinks? That's a write-off. I'm gonna send that to the write-off people, whoever they are.
Eddie.
You made me go outside the
I
line.
didn't touch you.
Dang.
I'm so upset. We have a meeting with our merch manager, and he was early by 20 minutes, apparently.
And we're gonna.
I want to be late by 20. Huh. We have some big things planned in our merch business. There's a few layers to that.
We're gonna do t-shirts.
I find the design process quite stressful because my brain doesn't work that way. I check boxes. So say, hey, David, here's a designer. Sure, whatever. Whatever, I don't know. Whatever, just design something. Like, I don't even like picking out clothes to wear. I hate it. So I wear everything just black. I can't screw that up.
I wish Courtney was here to just touch on that.
There you go.
I told her, I said, you can pick, I don't care. My brain is not interested in things like that. I need to wear clothes, okay?
This is relevant to the channel. What was Courtney's #1 complaint that you wore?
Infidelity.
All the time.
All these really oversized Sparko shirts. That's all I wore. That's all I wore.
In the beginning, when they were first together, she didn't want to complain to Dave about the Sparko shirts, so she would complain to my wife, and then my wife would tell me, and I would tell Dave. Can you do your window up? The wind is tossing my salad, and I don't like it. Ah, carbs.
This is my favorite. This color that we did is really nice.
You have to embody Vince McMahon.
Oh, late nights at the office. Why am I yelling? I'm excited. We have lots going on, you guys. It is happening. It's been exhausting. Damon hasn't been in the videos as much. He had some health issues, as you guys are aware of. And I've stepped up. And with that, I've definitely become tired myself, because not only is making videos a lot of work, but so is just the boring stuff behind the scenes. So we've been looking at bringing on some more people. And that's going to help us long term, but in the short term, it's actually more stress, because now it's more to manage. It's more expectations. We have, DDE right now has about 10 full-time employees. That's 10 real salaries. It's not a low-paying job when you work in this industry, if you know what you're doing. To find a good editor, a good videographer, and so forth, that's a value, because there's not many people with that experience. To the point of, if right now you wanted to develop a skill to make really good money, I would say editing. To find a good editor is hard. Now, when I say a good editor, it's really easy to explain the expectation, because I can say, go watch a Jamie edit, go watch the main channel, watch an edit. I will give you guys a link to raw footage if you want to play with it. Let me know, comment below, and I'll do a drop drive or whatever, post a link. If you want to make a video, make a video. Remember, when Jamie makes an edit, and I say Jamie because Jamie's primarily editing all the videos. Marc does, but now Marc's more on the production side with the F12 project. I'm gonna do the lighting like this because my face gets dark, so that's better. When Jamie gets the footage, it's a big raw pile of shit. It is in a folder, it is random. Typically we film it linear, meaning it follows a path, but not always. Jamie has to watch all the footage, around about 2 hours, and then come up with a storyline. There's no notes. We don't say, okay, when Dave says this, when Damon says this, it doesn't work that way. It's literally just, here's the footage. You have basically 8 hours to do an edit. This business revolves around volume. It doesn't work if you don't post a lot of videos. There are some YouTubers out there that post a video every 6 weeks and it gets millions of views. That works for them. Like, someone likes to wreck things. Congratulations, you make a video every 6 weeks. Like, extremely talented. To make a video consistently is very hard, because you have to have a new idea every day. Even the Stories channel right now, me talking to you guys, I had to think of what to talk about. I can't just film myself, you know, holding my phone up against the wall. So it comes down to its volume to make this all work from a business perspective. It's not like in the old school Hollywood days, which is what I'm on strike right now, where you make a movie and then all of a sudden you get paid the rest of your life on residual. YouTube, while it lives forever, the views don't really go anywhere. It kind of just slows down pretty much after the third or fourth day, depending on the style of content. So here's what I'm gonna think to you guys. If you want to make money and you want to get into this industry, I would start editing. Why do I say that? Why editing? Why not videographer? Well, here's the biggest benefit of being an editor. Can you think what it is? Take a second. A videographer, you need content. You need someone to take you on. An editor, you can edit anywhere. In fact, Jamie lives in Canada. Jamie has never been to Los Angeles for DD. I'm not sure if he's been to Disneyland with his family. I don't think he has. Jamie's never been here. Jamie is the main editor for almost 6 years. He's never been here. He came out once to Kelowna when we bought him the Porsche Macan, and that was it. So he has the ability to earn a really good income. Like, Jamie's, without giving any information, Jamie makes really good money and he's worth every penny. He's probably worth more, but don't tell him that. So that's something you guys could learn. That wouldn't take a lot of skill or time. It just takes, well, I shouldn't say that. It would take time. It would take time to pay attention. The problem is that when I hire editors, when I say, hey, do you want to try being an editor? People are like, yeah, I can edit for you. It's easy. And then I send them the raw footage and I send back, it's a horrible pace, no music, no energy video. So they don't have the ability to recognize what we want. When we make content for you guys, my goal is that the whole thing's entertaining. I want you to watch the video for 30 minutes straight. I don't want you to skip. If you're pressing the skip button at any point, that's me failing at what we do. So it's our job to make the content so good that you don't want to leave the video. And my goal is that every day you watch the video. It's a lot. 30 minutes of your day, every day, to watch a DDE vlog, whether it's on the main channel or behind the scenes. A lot of you guys say it's part of my morning routine, which is why we upload at 6 a.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Eastern. And that's fine. You're watching at night, just watch the videos. People always say to me, how can I help? What can I do for you guys? How can I help support, you know, your guys' goal and vision? And thank you guys for what you do. It's really simple, just watch the videos. And if you can, ask a friend, hey, have you heard of DDE? Just check them out. And then don't skip the ads, because that's what we get paid. This is a business. And just having the shop, a Hummer to play with, a cop car, the supercars, travel, it all costs a lot of money. And yeah, we are profitable sometimes. For the most part, we've had some rough times, but we figure it out. We have to pay salaries. I need to obviously take money out for my family, Damon as well. But the majority of the money that we make goes right back in making the content. And it's several $100,000 every month just to keep this going, to break even. And every single month starts at zero. The first of the month, it's all reset. Ad revenue is back to zero, and you gotta make your target every month. And it's a ton of pressure. How do we maintain it? You guys, the dedicated family of DDE fans, especially you guys on the Stories channel. I mean, if you're watching this video, we don't promote this anywhere. It really is made just for that super supporter, whatever you wanna call it, fan supporter. I mean, I just think we call it family, which, Vin Diesel kind of stole and made that into a meme, but you guys are. Whenever I see you guys, when I'm somewhere and I see somebody wearing a DDE hat or shirt, it feels like family. I'm instantly like, you're in. In fact, when we were at the premiere of Gran Turismo, based on a true story, August 25th, a week ago, I was walking by the theater and there was this guy walking by in a DDE shirt, and I said, hey, what are you doing? Oh, I just saw Oppenheimer. I'm like, you wanna go see Gran Turismo? He goes, it's not out yet. I'm like, it is for you. And I brought him in the theater. So it is really cool when I recognize you guys, and that's why I really love merch, not because of the money. In fact, of all things we do, it's the biggest pain in the ass, which is why we're not consistent on drops. However, when I see you guys wearing the merch, it makes me really proud. And that's why in Monterey, I literally brought with me everything we had. In fact, I gave away everything. There's nothing left now for core product. That's why I'm not wearing a shirt right now. I gave it all away. Damon's like, hey, I need a shirt. I'm like, yeah, we don't have any. I gave it all away. It was so worth it. I had that really cool photo of me and all you guys in Monterey. And I must have handed out a few thousand pieces of clothing. And for me, that was much more rewarding than having to put it all on a website. I mean, we have a company that does that, but when it comes to having stuff here, for sell it, I have to go and do that. I'd rather just give it to you guys, to be honest with you. So yeah, that's some of the changes. I feel like I'm doing a huge tour right now, trying to keep myself moving, keep my energy up. Today's been really boring. I didn't film anything for the main channel. Damon left earlier. I've been doing emails and talking to lawyers and tax attorneys and trademark attorneys and employment contract attorneys, and just setting up all these new things we have to do to really help us scale this business. Scale meaning grow quickly, because Damon's vision since day one was always to make an insane, for lack of a better word, Jim Kahana video. To rent a public street, a small town in Texas, a ghost town in Nevada, downtown LA, you name it, and create a crazy video with a supercar doing something that you've never seen it do before. Kind of like the unicorn. So that's something we've really talked about. How do we pull that off? And the most obvious answer is it's just a lot of money. But you have to remember, a production of that level can be minimum $1 million. It could be in the millions of dollars. So to self-fund, meaning use ad revenue money, it's not sustainable. So working with new sponsors, things like that. Then they have the challenge of time. So if we all of a sudden are not making a main channel video, or let's say we're going to schedule a location, we just lost 3 days, but that's 3 videos. So having Mike and the boys make videos that we're not in allows us to do more. Yes, we get more time with our families, which is amazing, but it also allows us to expand into areas we haven't been able to do before. I had so many opportunities to be like, hey, do you want to come to the Cunnings Lake factory and you can do a video with Christian, blah, 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 blah. And my mind goes to 2 days of travel lost. And then when I get there, how many videos are there? Okay, there's the video at the fact. So it's 2 videos, I'll lose 4 or 5 days. Can't do it. So there's a method to all the madness, but it's madness nevertheless.